Well, hello there, Leo. Welcome to Private Readings. I'm Lady J, and I'm here to talk to you about what is going on in February. February is going to have 4 weeks in it, and those 4 weeks represent the 4 columns that we're going to do in this overview video. 4 columns with 3 rows, which is going to be where you are, what's blocking, what your solution is. And then we'll go in deep on the very first week at the end of this video. All right? Cool. So, a couple of things we're going to do first. One of them is going to be light this beautiful apothecary candle, which is all about tobacco and patchouli, which smells so good. Wish you guys could smell it, but here we are. No smell-o-vision yet. But I toast you with my fabulous candle because it's got really good, nice energy and good spicy smells. I love that because spicy is better than no spice, I think. So let's talk now about a couple of messages coming through for the all 12 signs. All 12 signs are being given the same sort of messages right now. And very specifically, we're talking about how we need to remember who we are and where we are. So we're talking about the hula hoop therapy concept, where whatever's inside the hula hoop is really our business and everything outside of it, not so much. There's a want and a feeling that we have this empathic need to collect or to respond to other people's stuff as if it's our own. And we need to be cautious and careful not to do that. Remember who you are, what's really in your hula hoop, so that you respond appropriately to what's outside the hula hoop, right? Because it's not fair to take on other people's stuff, right? That's all. We all do it occasionally, and it's something that we have to work on the regular, but it's something we can do, and we do, and we'll be good when we get better at it, right? It's a muscle we need to exercise. So the next message we have is talking about sort of being prepared, right? We're going to do the Cub Scout thing. We're going to be super prepared. We're going to be real flexible because not everything is going to go according to plan. So when things kind of go astray or a little wonky, we don't go, oh, okay. I'm going to be flexible. I'm going to go with the flow. I'm going to see how this responds, how we do this. This is going to be interesting. Let's do it, okay? So you're absolutely giving yourself the extra time you need to do what you need to do, and it's going to be all right, okay? So well done. Good job. Huzzah. Everything is cool. And let's go ahead and get you a guiding card for the month of February, huh? All right. So let's look at this beautiful deck. This is the Spiral Oracle. We've used it before. We've got it back in style right now. So what's going on for you, Leo, for the month of February? That's the one right there. Okay. So let's go ahead and put these off to one side. And your card, alignment. Oh, very cool. So this card is alignment. Yes. Let's go ahead and... So this card is all about alignment. It's about being in sync with what's going on around us, right? So if you're not in alignment, you'll know because everything seems a little, right? A little bit weird, a little bit uncomfortable, a little bit not what you were expecting. And the answer is that getting into alignment is the key. So whether that means you need to do some breathing exercises and get back in your body or some other version of that. How can I get this more in focus for you? Interesting. Here we go. At least upright. There we go. So it's interesting to realize that being in alignment is part of the process, part of the goal, and we want very much to feel the love and the care of the universe for the purpose of being in proper alignment. That's better focus. There you go. So yeah, she's totally in alignment and everything is going really well and doing all the right things. I mean, wow. Love that. It is really very, very much about coming together with all the other energies around you, being a part of what's going on around you, allowing for those things to run through you smoothly and carefully so that you can accept what's being brought to you, okay? Sometimes we have outside energies and outside messages that we need to allow to come into ourselves. If we don't allow it, we put up boundaries and they don't come. And so we're like, I don't get messages. Well, because you keep putting up boundaries. And that's okay. It happens. But when you become in alignment, you open yourself up to the flow, and you're comfortable with everything that's going on around you because you've chosen it and you're in it. Okay? So, well done. We're going to leave that card right there. And I have this deck here, which is going to be a new deck. We're talking about the Light Seers Tarot. We're going to go ahead and use this for the overview. So we're going to have the 4 columns and the 3 rows. So it's going to be pretty cool. I like this deck. It's very interesting and different. You've probably seen it at other places if you watch other readers around. And I just really am getting used to it and appreciating the artwork at a different level than I have before. So it's really, really kind of sweet. All right. So let's look into what's going on for you, Leo. All right. So now I'm going to put these cards down there. Get rid of that silly flare on the desk. Ta-da. Hey, I know what to do. So let's see what we're talking about for February 2nd through the 8th. All right. The 2nd through the 8th, we are looking at the fact that we have the 2 of Swords. So there might be something going on that's got us a little uncomfortable. This is obviously a little fear factor. She's probably afraid of birds a little bit, but she's also blindfolded, and would be very beneficial to her to get that blindfold off so she can move forward. Okay, so take the blindfold off, see what's around you, and then handle it. Okay, so see everything with clear eyes. That is where we need to go to at this time. See everything with clear eyes. And you are not going to be in charge of anything. This is the Ace of Swords, showing that you are not going to be gifted with any new responsibilities. Okay, no new responsibilities are coming your way this particular week. That's interesting. But what you already are responsible for, you're going to be the guy or the gal who gets up in there and says, all right, here I am, let's do this. I'm going to delegate this to you, and I'm going to delegate this to you, so that I'm not in charge of every little thing, but everybody gets to do some of it, but it's not all me. And that is wonderful news. And in doing so, you create a space for yourself to be more comfortable with your situation. What's interesting is that the 2 of Swords is here. So maybe you're a little afraid. You don't want to be in charge. You're blocked from being in charge. Look, I'm afraid of what's going on around here. I don't want to be in, they don't want you to be in charge, but they're putting you in a position where, generally speaking, you are in charge. So they're saying one thing and they're doing another. All right. You're going to need to step up to the plate here just to make sure that things get done the right way. Okay. So be you, take care of business, and whether or not they want you to be in charge, you kind of are. Okay. So the next week over, we're talking about the 9th through the 15th. The Queen of Swords is here, showing us that there's a feminine energy person who wants to be in charge of things and likes things done a certain way, who's going to come around and go like, well, this is how this should be, and this is how this should be, blah, 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 blah. And if she's in her own space, doing her own thing, it's like, cool, 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 you do you, babe. I support you 100%. If she's in your space telling you what you need to do, there's question marks. Because Leo doesn't take kindly to having anybody tell him how to do things, right? It's like, I don't know, man. You can make suggestions of what might be beneficial, but you can't tell me what to do. That's not going to work because, well, you're Leo. Why would that work? Anyway, where you're blocked this week is remembering lessons from your past. Okay, the 3 of Wands says remembering how things went in the past is going to be not as easy for you as you thought. So keeping that in mind, even as you step up to the plate with this person, you may want to have a traditional reaction that is not great per se. And you're like, wait a minute, I can't have the same. You're going to want to say something like, well, I shouldn't have the same old reaction. And you shouldn't. but the answer will happen that you may have the exact same reaction. Let's see what your solution is. King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is coming to this person from this is a male energy person in the mix who's all about getting a good bargain. And this person may be the only one who can stop this Queen of Swords from over controlling anything that's not their business. Because maybe what you do already saves more money, and what she wants to do spends more money. And that would be the divining factor, and he's the guy in charge. So he's like, oh, no, I'm going to pick who I want. And so let me fix this. And he may put her on the back foot, right? Put her off to one side and say, you shouldn't be involved in this. Let Leo do what Leo's going to do, because they save me money, and I like that. So keeping that in mind, let's move on to the 16th through the 22nd. Choices and options are showing up for you. So you have options and choices showing up. This could be in romantic relationships. This could be in friendships, but it also could be in opportunities presenting to you. So if whoever or whatever is presenting, double check and verify that they're moving towards where you want to go. All right. And if they do go where you want to go, cool. Look at that more closely and keep that in mind and see what's going to expire first. All right. Take advantage of that which will expire first, and then get into the others. All right. That way you won't miss out on anything that you do want. All right. Cool. Now then, what's blocking you? Knight of Pentacles. Fighting for your worth and value at this time is going to be blocking you. So being concerned about how you're getting paid or whatever at this time is not going to go well. So you may end up blocking your own options and possibilities, which will be a bummer. So do be careful and be cautious as you're choosing and picking what you want to do. If you find yourself wanting, oh, I really want this opportunity, but I'm going to have to fight for my worth and value because they don't already understand or appreciate me as I am. Eeks. But then, of course, we have the 10 of Pentacles showing that you will have family involved in something at this time. So there will be some family joy involved in this mix, which is super cool, and I like that. So you go from feeling undervalued over here and needing to fight for your worth and value to being appreciated by your family and taken care of properly. Like that. All right. This card here is talking about, these are going to talk now about the 23rd through March 1st. And we have the 6 of Pentacles. Yes, you finally have enough money taking care of yourself. Everything is going well in the financial department right now. You're feeling comfortable. You have a little extra. That is nice. Everything is smoothing out. You've been working really hard to make it happen. So you've really hit your stride a little bit, which is super nice. I like that very much. The King of Swords is here, showing that there will be a gentleman who wants to tell you how things should be and how they should go, and hey, don't you know, and da-da-da, and la-la-la. And he will be blocking you from your space. This is you in your happy place over here, and this guy's going to show up and kind of get in your way, and you're like, no, 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 no. I don't want you to let this guy stop you, okay? I want you to put him on the back foot. Put him on the back burner, all right? 4 of Cups is what your solution is, and staying focused on the foundation of your heart. Whatever your foundation is right now, keep working on that foundation. That is the most important thing you can be working on right now. These two things tell me that you're going to be having a very successful, fulfilling feeling at the end of the month. The last week of February will be successful and fulfilling. That's nice. We're going to save those. But yeah, there will be a few challenges and a few people who show up who say, hey, I want to stop that. And you're like, no, 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 no. You don't have any power here. Carry on. I'm going to use the force on them and pay no attention to this space. Move along. and it's going to be all right because you've been taking care of yourself. That's good news. So, all right, Leo, let's talk more in depth about the 2nd through the 8th. We're going to use this different deck, which is Magical Nordic Tarot, to go deeper on this particular week, which is super cool. Let's see what we have here. So we were talking about there being a tiny little bit of fear. There's a Two of Swords showing there could be a little fear, a little uncertainty, unclear, not sure what you're getting yourself into, feeling a little blindfolded, a little blah. Whenever you're blindfolded, you're not sure what you're getting yourself into. It's important that you pay attention to that. Take good care of yourself. Realize what that means for you, and be prepared, right? There might be some bobbing and some weaving. Maybe you'll get that blindfold off. That would be super helpful. We have the Six of Cups also going on at this time. This represents wanting to give from your heart, wanting to be helpful, wanting to be good, but you're a little afraid of doing that. Maybe you want to give from your heart, but the person you want to help or give to is giving you weird vibes instead of giving you the yay, let's do this vibes. And that makes you scared. So, as it probably should, the Five of Wands is showing that you can rally the troops and get people together to move forward in your process of what you want to do. So, I feel like you may be nervous and uncomfortable, but once you get the high sign from somebody that says, it's okay, the water is fine, let's go. You'll be like, okay, cool, me and my posse are going to get together, we're going to come over and we're going to help. All right, so cool. You're going to be helpful in a group situation, which I like very much for you. What's blocking you? Ace of Swords. Responsibility. New responsibilities may step up into the picture and be interesting, because it really feels like they're going to offer you some responsibility. You're like, if I do this responsibility, I can't do what I'm doing here. And I don't know that I want all that. So you're actually wanting to reject new responsibility, which is interesting. Also, a new relationship could be showing up in the process. Like, wait a minute. No. So the relationship could involve children. All right. So that would be a responsibility that comes with a new relationship. And you might be looking at all of this and going, that seems like a lot. And I'm not sure I'm up for any of that, so I'm going to be like, whoa, right? But standing up for who you are as an individual is going to be very difficult at this time, so it might just not gel with these people, whoever these people are. You know, the gift of power, the gift of or responsibility, and the gift of love. Two aces are blocking you. Interesting. And so is standing up for yourself. So interesting. The more you stand up for yourself, it's not going to go well. So even as you're trying to defend yourself and not get yourself into something where you're overcommitted to a new relationship that has children or something like that, whatever this is, it has an added benefit of extra stuff, more responsibility on top of just being in this partnership, this relationship, this situation. It looks like a gift, but it's not, right? So you want to be over here. This is what your goal is to walk through the fear, step into what you're working on, and help other people, which is cool. You're kind of there. You want to do this, yes. The Seven of Swords is showing up, saying that you are now going to be the person delegating things and getting people going on the different things that you need to do. It's like, all right, you do this, and you do this, and you do this. Cool. So you're going to show people what to do. You tell them what's up. Interestingly, a relationship card, Two of Cups, a partnership card. Maybe you have a partner in this situation that you're working with, that you're able to delegate some stuff to, and that helps. It could also very easily be a relationship, right? So maybe you had more than one option relationship-wise. One of them has a lot of responsibility attached to it, and the other one not so much. More of a team sport, right? This feels more like once you get the go-ahead, you want to get into the team sport of the project, and there's a partnership process happening here. It isn't just you making decisions. I mean, you make decisions, but you're able to delegate stuff to somebody else, and they're able to pick up the ball and run, as opposed to this feels more like, hi, we're here, we're going to sit on the couch until you engage and take care of us. So this feels more passive. You know what I mean? They're more passive. This is an action-packed human being partnering in crime. They're not going to be sitting on the sidelines. They're going to be standing next to you while you do the thing that you do, okay? This is not somebody who's going to sit back and say, oh, it's so nice to watch you do your job. They're going to be like, hey, let me help. Let's go. And it's interesting because that dynamic for you, the hands-on dynamic that you're getting from this other person is so different from this. So while this seems nice, and you find yourself having to defend yourself, because if you have a partner in crime who sits on the couch and watches you, that's not great, because they just sit around going, well, when are you going to sit down? And then you have to defend yourself all the time. That's, what? Leo, you need a road dog. You need somebody who's going to stand beside you, who's going to have their own vehicle, doing their own portion of the work. Like, oh, okay, I'm going to make a pile of stuff. You pick it up and you deliver it. Cool, cool, cool. Yay. So whatever's going on here, you have the opportunity to have somebody who is like you, who is similar to you, who has the same energy levels as you, and you guys can work together in a partnership to make shit happen. Awesome. Now, rallying troops. Cool, cool, cool. And Six of Swords. Six of Swords is showing that, indeed, you're helping other people with your power. So this is cool. You and your partner are going to end up helping other people with your power. And you're delegating different things to different people, and your partner can actually pick up the ball and do their thing. So, very cool. I like to see you with an equal partner in your situation here. I'm glad you had options, and I'm glad you had choices, but I really like this person more than I like this person. I mean, I understand that you're going to pick what you pick, and that's how that's going to go. But you see what I'm saying, right? It's much better for you to have somebody who can run alongside you. Okay? So, let's go ahead and get you a guiding message from this new deck that we're going to use. Messages of Cosmic Oracle cards. All of these have been pre-programmed and ready to go. So, let's just find a card for you, Leo. That's the one. All right. Your message is, trust yourself always. Trust others once. They've earned it. Ha ha. Very good. Trust yourself always. Trust others once. They've earned it. So it really speaks to the fact that you don't have to trust everybody all the time. You can trust them once, and if they've earned more than once, great. If they haven't, then they're out. You know what I mean? So just be cautious and be careful. And if somebody here has already blown their trust, be aware of that. I'm going to save that card right there for you, all right? Now, you need a pocket full of rocks. I want you to feel the love and the support that I can offer you to the best of my ability, which is why I keep doing what I do. I also want you to see what's coming in advance so you're better prepared. The better prepared you are, the better you can respond. So we have 2 third chakra stones, and we have a ruby. Very cool. So we have the gold stone, we have serpentine, and we have ruby. And actually, gold stone is actually, nope, second chakra. Second chakra, third chakra, fourth chakra. So all 3 of these chakras are playing today, this week. And the gold stone is talking about that creativity that's coming out of you. You're putting in practical activities towards you're physically working out your creative decisions, right? So that's what that's all about, is your second chakra, your creativity, and your physicality are coming to play in this situation, and I love it. So you're manifesting what you want by doing physical activity. Good job. Serpentine is about you having old memories and ideas that you're healing with personal self-care and personal self-reliance, I want to call it. Needless, you're working out some stuff within yourself, and you're doing it by yourself. You're not doing it with a bunch of help. It's very buttery and very soft. So you're being gentle with yourself while you're also looking at old decisions you made, old relationships, old memories, and going, okay, well, I did that and I didn't do it quite right. So I'm going to make new decisions now. And you're really being gentle with yourself, because you know that with these options, you have more than one option here in the relationship department. So pay attention to it and how you handle it, okay? Do something different. And Ruby is here helping you heal your heart, all right? So this is playing on your fourth chakra, your heart chakra. It is deeply healing your heart from old wounds. So I feel like old scabs are being removed and healed underneath, and there's beautiful joy and love in the moment. So take good care of yourself, all right? This is a self-care week, and whatever you choose relationship-wise, think of it as a self-care week. Now, what would self-care do in this situation? Would you automatically go with people who want to sit on the couch and ask you where are you going again? Or do something else? Obviously, you know how I'm voting, so I'll let that be what it is. You have to live with whatever you decide. I'm going to put these stones down right here. Leo, you don't have to carry these stones if you don't want to, but I think they would help if you did. If you do choose to carry them, go ahead and make a comment below and let me know how they work. If you want to carry something else, let me know what you're carrying. I would love to hear what you got. Love you guys so much. Most of you I've met at Faire, and I really look forward to seeing you in the coming year. I do appreciate one and all of you so much. Your costumes are fantastic, and it's such a thrill to hang out with you guys. All right, so I'll see you at the Faire. My schedule is in the description box, and if you haven't liked, shared, or subscribed yet, please do so. It really helps my little tiny baby channel grow. All right, thank you. We'll talk next week about the 9th through the 15th. All right, thank you.